Hey guys, Dr. Burkitt here. I'm here with Casey, one of my great dental assistants, and she's going to do what's called a Vogue style interview with me. So she's got 20 questions kind of going, letting me kind of show what I'm like, and letting you guys know a little bit about me and how I became a dentist and my life in general. Casey?
All right, Dr. Burkitt, when did you realize you wanted to be a dentist?
So I was planning on going to medical school back in undergrad and throughout high school, but every doctor I met seemed kind of burned out and overworked and not too happy. One of my friends from New Hampshire, where I grew up, I went to go and spend some time with him over spring break, either sophomore or junior year, I don't remember which year. But I hung out with his family, and his dad happened to be a dentist. So a dentist and I believe a pastor. So we had some heart-to-heart talks, and we kind of, went out and discussed life and family and working and a lot of other issues. I wasn't planning on doing that trip, but it was very enlightening. And he seemed to really have a good work-life balance and family work-life balance, kind of being able to do everything. And that's what I want to be able to do with my life. So that's kind of one of the main reasons I shifted towards dentistry compared to other forms of the medical field.
All right, great. Question number 2. Hermie and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer wanted to be a dentist so bad, but thought he was such a misfit. What's one piece of advice you would give him to help him along his dental journey?
For anyone going to dental school, I'd probably say you got to have really good math and science scores right off the bat. That's one of their obvious cutoffs. And then also for getting into dental school is really only half the battle. So when you're in there, just kind of take everything day by day. Don't get overwhelmed with all the work that they're going to show you up front. The faculty and the teachers actually try and break you in a way and kind of push you past your limits too, because when you're working on the field, you're going to be in situations you got to really just figure out on the fly. So they kind of really push you hard, but I believe that training and having that foundation is actually really good. So I'd say make sure you're good on math and science, and just when you see a problem, just breathe and keep your head clear and try and focus whenever you're having a weird situation you're not quite sure what to do.
Question 3. What is your go-to snack?
Beef jerky.
All right, question 4. You have traveled a bit. Where's a place that is still on your bucket list and you still plan on going?
I want to go to Barcelona, Spain with my wife.
Question 5. What is your favorite song from the 90s?
What is that song called? It's by the Fugees. Killing Me Softly. I remember seeing that video when I was little. I remember when music videos were still kind of new and cool, and that's a good song. You guys should listen to it.
All right, question 6. How many speeding tickets have you had?
So I didn't get any until I moved to Virginia, which would be 2-3 years ago now. And I think I have 2, and I don't plan on getting any more.
Question number 7. What is your favorite holiday?
Probably Christmas.
Question number 8. Dogs or cats?
Dogs, easily.
Question number 9. Where do you see this practice in 5 years?
My goal for the practice, I'd say, is to have it fully equipped, full staff and team, working kind of very efficiently, but not rushing. I don't want to burn out. I don't want my employees to burn out. I don't want my patients obviously have a good time and positive experience as well. Not really planning on expanding to anything huge. I don't plan on having a dental empire. I just want to have one office run really, really well, and hopefully get there before 5 years. But if it takes 5 years, then that's fine too.
Great. Question number 10. What is your dream car or SUV?
Not a huge car guy, but I would probably say some sort of sports car. And my stepdad had a Nissan 350Z, I believe it was. That was a cool little sports car. So I'd probably lean towards something like that, probably convertible.
Question 11. What is your favorite scary movie now or as a child?
I actually saw this as a child and terrified me. It was the original Alien, and that's a good movie. It's really scary, but it's good.
All right, question 12. What is the best costume you have ever worn as a child?
So I wasn't a child for this, but I had so many people over the years, ever since high school, asking me to dress up as Harry Potter, because they all said I look like him. I don't think I do, at least not anymore. And then I think the end of undergrad, I did get a full-on Harry Potter costume, and This is back in Philadelphia where I went to Temple for undergrad and dental school, and I had people stopping me on the street trying to get pictures. I had girls trying to pull me into the club because I guess they really were big Harry Potter fans. So I guess maybe I should have done that sooner because there was some side benefits I didn't really expect. But yeah, Harry Potter was definitely my most popular Halloween costume by far.
Question 13. What is your favorite season?
Probably fall. I like the leaves changing and it's not too cold yet.
Question 14. If you could change one thing going on in the world right now, what would it be and why?
I mean, there'd probably be a lot of things we'd all like to change, but if I had to pick one thing, I kind of wish the education system focused a little more on entrepreneurship. So if there's people who don't feel that college or certain type of technical training is, you know, the best fit from them, they kind of have something to fall back on, something that they might be able to do better with. And obviously, you know, I'm very much for small business. I've started my own small business, and I do feel like that's kind of the backbone of America, and it's good for the country in general to have a lot of small businesses. Hopefully some of them grow to large businesses, obviously, you know, those people who really get it right.
Question 15. What is the worst injury you've ever had?
Probably, I split my scalp open when I was little. It was actually right around Halloween, and I fell off a climbing gym or something, and I completely split my scalp open and cracked my skull. And according to my family, I cannot confirm this, but when they were stitching it closed, I was singing that Halloween, that Trick or Treat Smell My Feet song, because I was numb and silly and like 5 or 6 years old. So I was singing that as the doctor or the nurse, you know, sewed up my head. No brain damage or anything, just soft tissue damage, so good to go.
Question 16. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Probably telekinesis. I feel like you can do a lot with that.
Question 17. 3 people, dead or alive, you would want to have dinner with?
Probably say first actually my grandma, who's no longer with us. My sister lives with me now, and she doesn't actually remember her because our grandma passed when she was, I think, 5 or 6. So it'd be nice to have her there. She was a really strong, good woman, good role model for her, big in the civil rights movement in the 1960s in Philadelphia. And then maybe Elon Musk, the president of, or CEO, I guess, of Tesla and SpaceX, and then to kind of probably maybe George Washington. That'd be interesting as well. That'd be an interesting dinner group to have those 3 at once.
Question 18. What is your greatest strength or weakness?
My greatest strength, I guess, might be resilience. We've all had a lot of bad setbacks in our life, and I feel like, you know, I've been able to bounce back pretty well. My greatest weakness, and probably Casey will agree with this, is probably my handwriting is pretty atrocious. That's why I type everything. So I have doctor handwriting, but yeah, it's pretty bad.
Question number 19. If you could wake up tomorrow in the body of someone else, who would it be and what would you do?
I guess it would be either some sort of like Olympic gymnast or one of those free running people. I also thought like acrobatics and those crazy explosive movements are really cool. Or being able to do stuff on the rings that just, it's like they're almost flying in the air. So some sort of Olympian or gymnast. That sounds pretty cool.
All right, and last question. If you were to join the circus, what would you perform?
Probably be, well, I don't think I'd be good at this, but I'd want to be an acrobat. Yeah, that's what I'd try and become, I guess. Gotta probably work out a little more before I can start doing that. That's all of it. All right, I just want to thank Casey for doing this with me, and thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this was educational. If you guys have any additional questions about me or the office, just put them in the comments below, depending where you're seeing this. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and talk to you guys soon. Bye.